What up, YouTube? It's Broke Farmer back for another video. And look, I've been growing fruit trees and citrus trees for about 4 years now. So let's do a 4-year update on my food forest and my citrus trees. Let's go. All right, it's a cool time to do this video because I was separating out my plants. Because what happens is, I had a bunch of them from seed, and I lost some of the tags. So I went through and I started separating, see what I really got. So all these are I-chain lemon from seed, probably 2 years old. Yeah, look pretty good. All these are my Harvard lemon that I propagated. I just took a cut and put in some soil. They all looking good. All looking good. And this one, for some reason, just shot out. And if you see these leaves right here, these are just leaf minor leaves. If they bother you, just pluck them off, but they're gonna die and fall off. It's not gonna hurt the plant. That's all, just leaf minor. Now, this is a Fukushu kumquat that I actually bought. But these are Fukushu kumquats from seeds. And a lot of people tell you, hey, it's gonna take 7-8 years to get fruit. Okay, really? Well, I've had this one from seed for 2 years. Fruit. I gave y'all a little time. What is that? Fruit. So all these, well, not all these two are from seed, Fukushu kumquat. And these are some more I-chain lemon. After you deal with these citrus for a little while, you can kind of tell what they are, especially the cold-hearted one. I beg to say trifoliate leaf pattern to a certain degree, but I don't know enough about it, and I don't want to argue with nobody in the comments about it. So, yeah, these are I-chain lemons, and this is a southern navel orange. Yeah, she gonna have to go in the greenhouse over the one. She can't take all that. Ponderosa. Yeah, I had to fertilize her and get her back. Yeah. But now she living her best life, y'all. So these little yellow leaves, don't worry about it. Citrus tree, drop leaves, put on leaves. It ain't that big a deal. Don't get caught up on that. But also, these are Dunstan grapefruit from seed. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. All these are from seed, y'all. Still putting on new growth. Don't worry about them leaf minor. We just talked about that now. Some more Dunstan. Got a couple figs in there. The famed Jolly Rancher fig. The unfamed sugar fig, but it's delicious. All right, this is a variegated pink lemon. If y'all understand lemon trees, they just flower out of the blue for no reason. Hey, this is a you gotta have tags. This is an Arctic frost satsuma that for some reason loves it over here. It's really taking off. And this one is gotta find that tag, a Thompson grapefruit. It fruited last year, but not this year. It's still young, don't worry about it. And this is a UGA Grand Frost lemon. If y'all don't believe me, UGA Grand Frost lemon. And it's put on some of the biggest lemons I've ever seen in my life. And they taste like a lemon, y'all. Just really tastes like a lemon. All right, this is my column mundan in the ground. Yeah, these column mundans. I mean, if you can stand the fruit or cook with it or something, they are heavy producers. Coming over here, old water satsuma in the ground. I got this little TP over, get, I don't know, below 25 degrees. I'm gonna cover it up. But this is one of my experiments for this year. Now, something I'm really doubling down on is cold hardy citrus, and it's a Thomasville Central Quat, Centrange Quat, and it should be cold hardy to 5 degrees once it's more mature. And I'm in Georgia. If I like cold hardy citrus, I got to get a Thomasville, because that Thomasville in the name is Thomasville, Georgia. And of course, I got 2 of them, of course. But it's looking real healthy and happy. Look at that base on. She ready to do some things. Looking real good. A new arrival. I caught it on sale and I couldn't pass it up, y'all. Persian lime. And I know these are some fickle citrus trees, but we're gonna try to make it work, y'all. It's not cold hardy, and I said I wasn't gonna buy no more non-cold hardy citrus, but then it was half price. $24 for a citrus Persian lime this big. Yeah, you would have bought it too. Let's just say it. And this is my flying dragon. If it continue to get growth on it, it will be in the ground. I'm trying to wait for the base to get a little thicker, but it's definitely going in the ground. Little jujube, sugarcane jujube. Don't put it in the ground, but I can't wait to get some of them. All right, this is a Viking Arona berry. Some people say it don't taste good, and man, I'm gonna grow up myself and see. Viking Arona berry. Pomegranates. Most of these are Russian hardy varieties or Salvasky variety, and we're gonna see what they do. Last year they died all the way back, so we're gonna see. All right, and this is my blueberries. I relocated them, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago. Came back and fertilized them a little bit. None of them died, so that's a good sign. And we're gonna hopefully get a bunch of blueberries like we did last year, y'all. All right, coming to this little wine berry. You familiar with the channel? If not, it's okay. Are my goji berries. Now, this is the first year I've had them, so the berries are small. No, they are not delicious, but they are very healthy for you. So it's hard to kill a goji berry. I'm not worried about it. Super cold hardy. All right. Other pomegranate, I think this is a Russian hardy too. Now this is Salvasky, and it's dropped all his leaves prematurely. It's okay. She's still healthy though. She just let them leaves go a little early. My Olympian fig in the ground looks spectacular. I'm hoping that it being this thick that it don't die back to the ground. You never know with these figs, y'all. You never know. But one of my experiments, I'm not gonna cover it up. I'm just gonna leave it like it is and see what happens. Cause that's a pretty thick base. I'm thinking that shouldn't die back. But if it do, I cover it up the year after, cause it's still gonna grow back from the root. And the cool thing about this was $34, but it was 2 of them in the container. So really they was $16 a piece. That's a steal. Then we're here to my baby. This is my baby. It's a Shangri-La mulberry or Pakistan mulberry. It's still alive. I got some fruit this year, but I want to wait a couple years to see how big the fruit get, and then I know whether it's a Pakistani mulberry or Shangri-La. And they're easy to take cuttings and propagate from. So I gave away one of my other cuttings. I'm gonna do a whole lot more cuttings next year. I probably might sell them. And this is my apricot tree. This is a I forget the name of it. Oh, got a label right there. Let's get the label out, y'all. I'm trying to do my best to keep up with labels. It's a royal apricot. See it right there. Royal apricot. From where? Food Forest Nursery. Discount code Broke Farmer 10 in the description. Moving on. Nectarine. I can't wait to get some nectarines off. And the tag is washed off. Oh, Snow Queen nectarine. That's what it is. My fault. Snow Queen nectarine. Hopefully next year I get some fruit off it. I put it right beside my other two peach trees because they're in the same family. Hopefully it'll motivate it to get some fruit on it next year. And this is my blueberry grapevine. Down back a little bit, but she okay. And I will put it in the ground next year, put a trellis system around it, and we'll get it going. But yeah, grapevines don't look that good in the summer. I mean in the fall and winter. Just how they look. All right, this is my UGA Grand Frost grapefruit. If y'all ain't noticed, I'm really into the UGA fruit because I live in Georgia. Another one of these trees, seedless pineapple orange tree. One of my favorite tasting citrus it is. That pineapple. Ooh. I can literally taste the pineapple in there. Pineapple orange tree. Find that citrus tree. Then we come down, and this is new. The orange quat. I probably had that for a couple months. Yeah. Got some yellowing leaves. I don't know. The weather. Could be a lot of things. My Miwa kumquat. It's got fruit on it, but guess what? It's got more fruit coming, y'all. And I think I've had this Miwa kumquat for a year and a half. But it's part of my food forest, so we're going to show it. And this one here, where my tag at on it? I always keep up with your tag, people. Here it go. This is a pineapple orange. I loved it so much, I was scared it was going to die. I bought another one. And this is a Brown Select Satsuma. It has a couple Satsumas on it. But I've only had it for a year, so I'm not expecting much out of it. Harvey Lemon, Morrow Blood Orange has done nothing. I've had it for 3 years. Yeah, I think it's one of the few citrus trees that's never fruited for me. Let me see if I got the date on it when I got it. Yep, Morrow Blood Orange 2022. Yeah, we're coming up on 2025. And then we got some more mild lemon. This is a little bush style mild lemon. Another mild lemon is more like a tree form. That's what it is. And this is a Murcott Honey Tangerine. I've got actually 0 off it. Another UGA Frost Lemon. It looks spectacular, but it has no fruit. Mild lemon. Oh, Pancho Avocado. Now, I brought this in the greenhouse over last winter, and it is thickened up. Pancho Avocado supposed to be cold-hearted down to 15 degrees. I'm thinking, once this green turn to brown, she might be that hard for real, because she had no damage over the fall and winter. I had no heat source in there for much of the winter, but she's still doing the thing. All right, so we got another variegated pink lemon. That other one I showed you, that was in the same pot, split them up. They liked it. Then we got another Harvey lemon, Miwa kumquat. Kumquats ain't looking that good, but they still taste good, y'all. And then this is my baby here, Italian pink fleshed lemon. Ooh. I don't know. Next year I should be getting some lemons. And this is my Harvey lemon. I call this the mother plant because I take cuttings off this and they root well. So all the Harvey lemons I got in my whole yard came from this one plant. Yeah, spectacular. Now this here, can y'all tell what that is? Australian finger limes. Uh-oh, that one ain't. Let's put that in there. Australian finger lime, they call it the caviar citrus. Now do I like the taste? Not really. But I love citrus and I got it really cheap. I'll probably take some cuts off that next year too. This one here, this is a Kishu mandarin. I don't have this for probably 2 years. Doing well. It does drop limbs down for some reason. Probably something I'm doing. I'm gonna have to go back and prune them up. All right, let's go with the trees that's in the ground. This is my red globe peach. You won't believe this, but this tree only been in the ground for 2 years, y'all. When I say this is tall as it was, I just chopped it off at 16 inches and put it in the ground. And all it focused on was the growth. And I don't know, I got maybe 100 peaches off it last year. I don't fertilize it. I don't water it. If you water it a lot, the roots don't expand and grow out because all the nutrients it needs is in one spot. Fruit trees have been in the ground over 2 years. I don't water them, I don't fertilize them. They grown. Then I got my plum. This is my Santa Rosa plum. Man, I don't know how many plums I got off. I was thinking about topping it off a little bit, but I might not top it. I'm just thinking I might leave it. And that's the base on it. That camera don't do it justice. But none of these fruit trees been here longer than 4 years, y'all. Go down. LSU gold. I took a cutting off my big tree over there and just sighted in there. It worked out. Really did. Some of the weird stuff I do. I got a lime quat in the ground because I didn't like the taste of it. So I tried to kill it by putting it in the ground. It did not die and it put on fruit. So, hey. And this is a pawpaw tree that died all the way back last year. I thought it was dead. It is not dead. That pawpaw tree is here. Some more figs I got in the ground. Oh, I got tags on everything. I think these are called broke figs because I didn't know the name of them. Yeah, that's what I do. I just make up names. This is another one of those broke figs. This is my pear tree. Yeah. This is a Bartlett. No, I'm sorry. This is my European Asian pear. These pears are delicious. Delicious. And this is a newcomer. It's only been in the ground a couple months. This is I think this is the Orient pear. Yeah. That's a lot of growth. A lot of growth. Now this is the Bartlett pear. This is the weirdest tree ever. It just puts on pears when it wants to. We're in November, y'all. Yeah. Pears there. Some pears up there. And pears up there. I don't know. The way the weather looking, it might make it. Now this is a red wonderful pomegranate. that dies to the ground literally every year and comes back up to about this height. Then it get cold and it die back. Eventually, I'm hoping that the root system is strong enough where it doesn't die over the winter. We'll see, but it looks pretty now. Yeah. All right, more figs in the ground. This fig died all the way back and came up. It is simply pretty right now. I'm gonna do a better job of keeping up with them. And this is a Celeste fig. Celeste and Brown Turkey grow really good in Georgia. So I double down on it. And look, this one got figs that's not gonna ripen. I'm pretty sure this is a Brown Turkey. They die to the ground and I lose the tags on it. But I know this is a Chicago Hardy that died all the way to the ground. Now when they say Chicago Hardys are cold hearted 0 degrees, that don't mean they won't die back. It just means that they won't kill the root system. Chicago Hardy died all the way back. But I got an idea to keep her living this year though. All right, my Moon Glow is my last pair on my pear row. All these are pears. So Moon Glow, I got it real cheap last year. It was a stick. But I'm thinking I'm getting pears next year, y'all. So we're gonna double down on some of these figs in the ground. This is a Brown Turkey fig. I'm gonna protect it better this year so it won't die back to the ground. This is a white Marsalis fig. And this a no-name fig. Kind of look like a Brown Turkey, but we'll see when we get fruit on it. And this is my baby. This is a Champagne Loquat. Yes, you can grow loquats in zone 8B. So far I can. But I bought it big so it'll make it through the winter time. And I have a golden nugget loquat. No fruit on it, but next year she definitely will be fruiting. All right, and this right here is a Brown Turkey fig. Some of these I just know by, you know, working with them for a little while. Not a fig expert though. All right, let's come back up this row. This is a Dorset apple. This is the oldest fruit tree I have. Yeah. This Dorset apple and that European Asian pear are the oldest fruit trees. I think they've been in here, the ground for 4 years. And this is an Anna apple. Apples don't grow well in Georgia, but I'm gonna find one that wanna grow and I'm gonna get rid of the rest of them. And this is a Honeycrisp. Now, Honeycrisp apples are supposed to grow well in Georgia, but we'll see. It's more of a North Georgia thing, but we'll see. And this is a Methley plum, which also is supposed to do good in my zone, in my climate. So I went and got that one. I've been in the ground for a couple of months. All right, and this, how can I put this? This Burbank plum is the weirdest tree ever. I don't know if the chill hours get threw off. I really don't know what it is. But it puts on flowers at weird times of the year. And until last year, I got no growth. All this is new growth. All this is new growth. All the light brownish red is new growth. So hopefully I get some good plums off it. Who knows? And this is my Rolls Royce of peach trees. This is a Red Haven peach. I've never tasted a peach that tastes better than this Red Haven. And it is huge. I'm not gonna cut it down. I'm gonna let it grow big. All right, and this is a Stella cherry. Cherries don't grow well in Georgia also, but it was one of the few that could live in my temperature, and didn't need that many chill hours. That was a sweet cherry. So this Stella cherry, I'm hoping it make it. If it don't, I just pull it up. And now we get to our crab apple. Now, most apples need a pollinator. So I bought apple trees that pollinate with them. But I bought a crab apple, so when it starts flowering, it can pollinate all the apples. Now, this is a Robinson crab apple. And it's a kind of pretty tree now. Yeah, it's a pretty tree. But it get a lot of diseases on it too. I should say that. It get a lot of diseases on it. But once it flower, then we should be good. Because I already have 1, 2, 3, and apple tree number 4. This is an Arkansas black apple. And it actually produced flowers last year. But the flowers didn't make it. That's cool. I know it will fruit. I only been in the ground 2 years, so my expectations kind of low. And these are my persimmons. Oh, I struggle with persimmons. This is a fuyu, and this is a fuyu. It's gonna be a while. I need them bases to thicken up a little bit before I even expect any fruit off of them. But I love persimmons. Love persimmons. So 2 fuyu, and we're gonna go back over so we can put them all together. And this is my Tanahashi fuyu persimmon. Yeah, I got 1 Tanahashi persimmon off here, and it was tremendous. Now this is a astringent persimmon, so you gotta wait till you get soft. But either way, get your persimmon, man. Oh my God. They're almost a perfect tree once you get them growing. Once you get them past year 2, it's good. But you just gotta get them past year 2 because they will die on you. Now, let's go to this LSU Gold. I just ate one of these figs off it today. And that's pretty big. So I'm gonna try to wrap it because I'm kind of scared that it's gonna die back, and the fruit is delicious on this LSU Gold. So yeah, LSU Gold, really big fig tree. And this is a brown select satsuma that I have in the ground. Yeah, I just need you to make it. See, this is my thinking. You see how thick that base is, man? If it's cold hearted down to 15 degrees, that is a mature tree. We don't get down to 15 degrees. Everything lignified. This should make it, y'all. It should make it. Everybody in the comments, cross your fingers. All right, these are red mulberries. And these are ever-bearing mulberries. Yeah, they grow like crazy. I want to say it started out probably a foot, and all this happened in a year. Pomegranate. Now, if y'all see a theme with me, I am gonna find a pomegranate that's gonna grow here. Yeah, this is a basket pomegranate. Yeah, we gonna get a pomegranate. And this is my pineapple guava. Yeah, I want some guavas, y'all. Hopefully next year the fruit, because it's starting to get sturdy, and I think next year we get fruit. I really do. And this is my blackberry that I got out of the ground because it was so invasive. And these little limbs try to get in the ground, y'all. See how it's hanging down there? Put it right back in there. Yeah, but that's a blackberry. Very nice. All right, let's get an overview from the first year my plan and now. My plan was I wanted all my trees to grow tall and then put up a shade canopy over the middle of the yard. And we're getting closer. We ain't quite there yet, but we're getting closer. So we got all that. And the other thing is the cold-hardy citrus that I get now, all those will start getting planted in the ground. Probably starting next year. And I'm gonna plant it along this fence. I already dug out the section. When spring get here, this is where I will plant them at. So I will have citrus in the ground and citrus in containers. Citrus in ground is easy to take care of. Citrus in a container, very hard. But year 4 of my food forest, yeah, I'm loving it.